more you live.
So for me, I was born with a mutation, a genetic mutation called Parkes Weber Syndrome, and that really affects the vascular system in my right leg. So because of those malformations, it also affects my lymphatic system, and so therefore I was also diagnosed with primary lymphedema at birth. But really, I kind of learned that through living, so I kind of saw that other kids weren't like me. As I grew older, my parents kind of explained to me what that meant and why I was born like this. But I would say that the main way that I learned about it was just through living with it. So I always knew that I was different. I just never considered that to be a bad thing. From a young age, I understood that people were going to be curious, and that's a normal thing to be. But really the thing that you have to do for yourself is to make sure that they know that you're okay. And as long as people know that you are okay, then they'll be okay with you no matter what you look like. So really, I could say that the greatest achievement that I've probably made with my journey with lymphedema is to understand that all the thoughts that we have come from our own mind, and so we can control them. For me, it's as black as white, as understanding that if you're feeling sad or if you're frustrated with your diagnosis, those are bad feelings, and so that's bad. But if you decide to empower yourself and if you decide to seek support and support others, then that's a good feeling, and that's good. So that's when I kind of decided that lymphedema I could use as an excuse. I could say that it's because of lymphedema that I don't look like others, or that I have a hard time shopping for things. But it's really not because of lymphedema. If I would have those problems, it would be because of myself. So really to understand that kind of helped me make the switch towards being, having more self-esteem and being more self-assured. And so really realizing that. And I do have a favorite quote from an author called Matt Haig, and he said that ugliness is just a failure of seeing. And I think that that's very important. So I've been wearing compression since I've been 6 years old. When I first started wearing it, it was a bit different, but I instantly recognized that it felt also comfortable and it felt safe. And as I grew up, I kind of realized that the days that I decided not to wear it, I would instantly regret, because it does make me feel like I'm more in control of my lymphedema. And in 2015, my physiotherapist recommended me the Medivin 550. And as soon as I tried it on, I realized that it was the right strength for me. It brings compression in the places that I want compression without being uncomfortable in other places that would usually be a problem. So really with the Medivin 550, I feel safe, I feel comfortable, and I'm ready to tackle anything in life. So for me, good compression kind of encompass multiple things. One of them is to stop the swelling. So as I wake up through the day, I walk around, the lymphatic fluid in my leg, it can't really circulate well. So the role of my compression should be to act as a barrier, to make sure that my leg doesn't swell too much towards the day. So the Medivin 550 does that perfectly. It's a really good strength for me. I realize a lot less swelling. It also has to feel comfortable. So it has to be, for example, around the knee. Sometimes with the other company that I was before Medivin, it would slide down, it would kind of bunch up, and that would be uncomfortable. So it's really good that with Medivin, it stays in place and everything. I don't really notice that it's there almost. Another really big thing that with Medivin, we realized that I could have a toe cap, which is kind of like a little compression that goes around my toes. And the big difference that that made is that it really helped with the skin around my toes. Before, because of the swelling and the drainage and everything in my leg, the lymphatic fluid would drain through my toes. And bacteria really love lymphatic fluids, so it would go in there and I would get infections. So sometimes twice or 3 times a year, end up in the hospital because of that. And I never really realized that that was a thing that compression could help with. But since I've had my toe caps, I've only had drainage like 1 or 2 times, but only because of maybe injuries, but I've never had an infection since 2015 because of that. So that's really the big thing. Another fun thing is that it comes in many different colors, so I get to express myself. Especially during the summer when it's warmer, I can wear cute dresses and then pair them with nice pink or blue compression to kind of put the look together. So my message to you is that you deserve to be and to feel love, not only from others, but really from yourself. I know if you have low self-esteem, it doesn't come overnight. You really have to work on it. But my tip is to find something that you like about yourself or something that you like to do, and to try and not completely ignore, but to see through or past the negative aspect of your body or of your life, because those will always be there. So might as well concentrate on the ones that are good. It's really important to feel yourself and to know that everyone is different, everyone is unique, and to see the beauty in everything. And I believe that once you see that and once you believe you're able to see that in yourself, you're going to be okay.